Hello and welcome to this video about the assembly of Iteleri's Vought A-7E Corsair 2 in 1/72 scale. The Vought Corsair 2 is a subsonic light attack aircraft built from 1965 to 1985. The plane was retired from US Navy in 1991. In total, 1,545 aircraft of this type were built. The Corsair 2 was developed from the Vought F-8 Crusader fighter and was replaced by the FA-18 Hornet at US Navy. The parts are quite good for this kit of Italeri. The model is built out of box, there is no extra parts used. So we first start with the cockpit, therefore we cut out the parts and glue it together. Also it needs to be built, and this kit is the under part of the wing. As you can see right now, this did not fit on the first try. There is also a little gap which stays, but this is not visible after build. Now we come to the fuselage. I've sawn out the intake of the engine, as this is not built out by Italeri, but it looks really nicer when it's sawn out. And even if the intake is not built out by Italeri, we can hide the back part of the aircraft by painting the back part of the aircraft in black color, like you can see now. I will paint this black, therefore after build this is not really visible on this scale. And now the next part will be to paint the intake in white. Now this is the front gear section, which is painted also in black. Some adjustments. Now we see the metal color of Vallejo for the exhausts and the engine itself. Cockpit is already finished with decals glued on, and now the last parts are glued to the cockpit. Now the intake paint in white. Only the front part, as otherwise you can see in the aircraft later on. Now the joystick is painted in black. With the brush. And the cockpit dashboard is glued in. So cockpit is finished. Now the front gear section will be glued into the fuselage, and this is the first dry fit of the fuselage to adjust the front gear section. The painting, unfortunately, I did not record, but I have two images of the painting painted with Vallejo colors. You can find all colors used in the video description below. Now we are coming already to decals. Before I put on the decals, I put some clear coat on the aircraft fuselage and the wings. After decals there will be another clear coat, and at the end the final matte coat. Actually the decaling, this is the really long part. It took me 1 hour to put all decals on this aircraft. Now the last parts are being painted. The armament and extra fuel tank. First I painted them in white. After I cut them out, then they are glued together and a little bit sanded and again painted in white. Here you have the cockpit canopy with own made masks. And we glue the armament on the plane. It's a very tricky part as you need to hold them in place for some while, otherwise they will move. The movement you can a little bit see in this video as it's a little bit faster. You can see how they move a little and I need to replace them again. And now some images of the finished aircraft.